Looking to start content marketing for your business, but don't really even know why or the meaning of content marketing is or how it could even help your business? Well, don't worry. I'm going to go over what content marketing is and exactly how you can use it to find your next client online organically for free. Let's go.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, and I'm an organic marketing coach who has helped hundreds of people build systems so that they could find their next clients online organically for free. And today, I'm going to go over with you the meaning of content marketing and how exactly you can use content marketing to find your next clients online organically for free. Let's go! All right, so let's really break down the two words in this phrase of content marketing. We're first going to talk about marketing. So what is marketing, right? So typically marketing is going to be a way that you can put a message, right, to a marketplace of people that are interested in a product, service, or thing, right, that you're using, some sort of mechanism, some sort of thing that you're using to then sell them on the idea of helping them in some way with a problem, challenge, or solution that they need, right? A problem they have, right, a challenge that they have, or ultimately a solution that they need to get over that challenge. Now, this can be done with a product or a service or an event or a masterclass, right, or things like that. But ultimately, what this is going to be is you're putting together a product, a service, a thing that is going to help people with the problem or thing that they have. And ultimately, marketing is the tool that we use, right, to let people know about what that thing is or that service is or that product is or that, event is or that thing is that those people who have that problem have so that they can get that thing to help them with that problem. All right, so we know what marketing is. Let's go into exactly what is content. Well, ultimately, content is going to be the deliverable. It's going to be how we deliver a message. That's ultimately content. Now, if you want to look at content has really risen, in the online world. So let's say it this way. Ultimately, content is going to be any way that we can distribute a message, right, online, digitally. Right? Or you might say digital content, but I really think content is any type of thing that you can create a message around or message for, and it's a deliverable way that you can deliver this message to the people, right, that need your help. Before I go over with you the 5 types of content that you can use to find your next client, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day, all geared around helping people just like you find their next clients online organically for free. Make sure to click that button below and subscribe. All right, so when we are developing or creating content, there's different types of content that we can use. The first type of content that we can use is going to be basically motivational content. This is going to be content that we can use to basically motivate people on exactly what would happen in their life if, right, they took action on what it was that we were talking about in the piece of content that we're talking about. The next piece of content that you can use is what's going to be classified as testimonials. Testimonial style content is going to be content that you can use, right, that is going to be content that can be used to let people know who it is that you've helped and ultimately give people social proof or proof that you and your system or your thing, right, can actually help people. And then third piece of content that we can use is going to be classified as case studies. Case studies are going to be types of content that we can create that are going to tell a story about how your product or service then helped that person and or that item. The fourth type of content that you can post, right, or you can use, right, online is going to be educational style content. And educational style content is going to be content that you can use to educate the market, educate the people watching the content, right, watching you, ultimately on what it is that you are talking about. And the fifth and final type of post that works really well when you're using content, right, to get someone to know, like, and trust you, right, online or offline, or really for any marketing setting, is ultimately what we classify as CTA style content or call to action style content, ultimately basically using this content to provoke an action by the person watching this to take action now, ultimately on what it is that you're talking about inside that piece of content or promoting with that piece of content to your next thing. So now that we know what marketing is, we know what content is, now let's put it together. What is content marketing? Now ultimately that content marketing is going to be a way for you to ultimately take a message that you want to use for marketing, and it's going to be a way that you can create content around this message, right? You're able to create one of the 5 pieces of content. You're able to create, a picture or a photo or a video of some kind, and you're able to create this content, and now you're able to use it to market the next thing that you have, right, coming up or that you're promoting for your business. So how do we use the content that we're creating, right? How do we use this content to promote, right, something online? So what we want to have is we want to have something that we're promoting, right? Something that's constantly getting promoted online, and we want to do our best to get whatever it is that we're promoting out to, right? Make enough noise so that everybody that we're connected to, right, through social media or online has the opportunity to see what it is that we're promoting online. So ultimately what we want to do is we want to expand on the content that we create. And then when we expand on this content, right, by taking different pieces of the content, right, we're then able to expand on this content, and ultimately when expanding on this content, able to then drip out little smaller pieces of the main piece of content and putting it out on social media and other online sources, ultimately sucking people in that need help with that smaller piece of content from the main video, from the main piece of content, ultimately back to the main piece of content, and getting them to ultimately, guess what? Back to your home base, back to the main piece of content, ultimately back to the place where you can start helping them even more. Looking to use content marketing to find your next clients online organically for free? Well, then I have a free gift for you. And in this free gift, I'm going to give you my super content expansion worksheet, which is going to show you how we take one of those videos, right? One of those videos, one of those pieces of content, videos that we shoot, and we break it down into over a week's worth of content to be used online to find our next clients online organically for free. So I put a link down here in this description, and you can grab your free copy of this super content expansion worksheet and framework so that you can take the content and the videos that you're shooting, right, on social media, online, to find your next clients, and you can start expanding on these content, ultimately using it, right, to get more eyeballs on you and ultimately have more opportunities to find your next client online organically for free. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by clicking on that link down there in the description and grabbing your copy of the Super Content Expansion Worksheet and Swipe File from me, Super Said. And we'll see you in the next video.
We all win when we all win.